What's up guys, welcome to another video. Today I have for you a Q&A. The other night on Instagram I posted asking for some questions from you guys, and here's what I have. First question is from Amy Louise Fit. How long did it take you to grow your beard? To be honest, not exactly sure myself. I've been growing a beard on and off for about 3 years now. This obviously is my latest attempt. In the early stages of growing facial hair, it wasn't as neat. I literally just grew the hair and trimmed it all. It was a mess. I originally started growing it to rebel against the fact I wasn't allowed one during high school. As soon as I left high school, the facial hair started growing. I stopped shaving. That's pretty much how it all started. At the moment, I just go to the barber, just get it trimmed down the side there. I do need to go back. It hasn't been trimmed in a while. Next question is from Lewis Cooper, also known as Lewis_eats on Instagram. What did you aspire to be growing up in high school, and did that influence / follow through with your job now? During high school, all I ever wanted to be was a carpenter or builder. I was really good with manual arts, working with my hands, stuff like that. As soon as I got into the workforce, into the trade, I quickly realized it's not really what I want to do. I just didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. I've been in and out of factory jobs, warehousing jobs. I've done a small stint in mechanics. What else have I done? Worked in fast food. While working in one of the distribution centres, I figured I might as well study fitness. I enjoyed, why not teach other people how to become fit, how to change their lives for the better. So I studied fitness. I became a qualified personal trainer. I worked in the field. I no longer work in the field. I am wanting to get back into personal training. Now the next question comes from @JordanVellaFitness. How do you structure your day of eating to fit in your flexible foods? Now, every day, Monday through to Friday at work, I have a routine with what I eat. I have what some would call a skeleton in regards to my nutrition. I wake up in the morning, I have some yogurt with some berries to get me going until smoko, until first break. At first break I have rice cakes and ham. Once again something small just to kind of tie me over until lunchtime. Now lunchtime is kind of my first big meal of the day. It's about the 12:30, 1 o'clock mark. It also acts as my, my pre-workout, some sort of a pre-workout meal before I finish work and I go straight to the gym. This meal consists of some mixed vegetables, some rice, some tuna, all just mixed up, all microwaved together. Quite tasty. I then have a pre-workout banana as I'm leaving work on the way to the gym. Now I train, I get home from the gym. Here's where things start getting interesting. Dinner and dessert, or dinner and post-workout treat is where I usually kind of experiment a little, or be a little bit more flexible in my choices of what I eat. As you guys would have seen on my Instagram, IIFYM_Matt. Lately I've been having a lot of jelly and ice cream bowls, just with all these toppings added in, and then for dinner I have, typical, some sort of a bro meal. I've got my protein sauce, my carb sauce, not so much fat sauce. My fats are usually mostly had through my dessert. Next question, Taze Eats and Treats. Taylor asks, intuitive eating versus macros, your thoughts? And my thoughts on tracking your macros and eating intuitively. I still track what I eat. I'm slowly phasing out into intuitive eating with intuition. My weekends are usually spent with family, friends, my girlfriend Tams, and we usually go out for food, go out for like a breakfast or a lunch or something, catch up with mates, have a lunch. It's a little harder to track these sorts of foods. I mean, sure you can track, but especially with my skeleton, as I mentioned before, throughout the week, it's a little easier to gauge what foods have what calorie value or macronutrient value, and how much of each food I can kind of take in and have spare later on throughout the day. I guess if you're wanting to essentially recomposition your body, I would strongly suggest tracking your calories and macros to begin with. After maybe a few to several years of tracking your calories and macros, fairly consistently, then I would make the step, or then I would try and make the step to intuitive eating. I'm sorry I haven't gone into much detail about that particular subject. Next question. Puppies and Pancakes asks, what is your spirit animal and why? Now I'm a huge cat person, as some of you may know already. I've had a few cats in my life, I've also had a few dogs. I just prefer cats. Spirit animal, if I was to come back as an animal, maybe I would like to hope I would come back as some sort of wild cat, wild feline. Not sure which one, they're all very alike in some sort of way. I'm thinking either a sand cat, a lynx or something, or you know, one of those like snow cats, one with like the huge paws. Got to really get into this, aren't I? Also, follow-up question, how did you find yourself in the fitness industry? Now, throughout high school, throughout school in general, I wasn't a very active person, I wasn't a very active child. Maybe play a little bit of basketball during the lunch breaks. That was about the extent of my sporting career in high school. My good friends joined a gym, and he's like, "Oh man, this is wonderful. You know, come join a gym. You know, we'll make some gains together. We'll make the ladies melt." You know, now with gym being, well, physical exercise, I wasn't drawn in by that. You know, my friend kept pestering me. You know, come on, you know, let's go to the gym. Let's make some weights. Let's make some gains. Sure, all right. I succumbed to the pressure. Started going to the gym with him, started training really inconsistently, but also eating like a horse. Put on a lot of weight. I got up to roughly 100 kilos, 220-ish pounds. Didn't gain a whole lot of muscle, believe it or not. Funnily enough, training inconsistently with no goal and eating like an arsehole, not the best way to go about gaining muscle. And yes, that's what sparked my I guess what you could call passion for fitness. A few years down the track, you know, my training became more and more consistent, more and more goal orientated. Bodybuilding.com was my Bible at the time. You know, I studied it, I lived it. I gained what I thought was a decent amount of knowledge in regards to training and nutrition. I thought, you know, why not teach people about it? Why not earn some money while doing it? Why not study fitness? And as I mentioned before, that's how I kind of went down the path of said fitness industry. Chris Noble asks, powerlifting versus bro lifting, thoughts? Now I'm all for lifting heavy weights and gaining muscle. Now I'm all for lifting heavy weights, making strength gains, but also making hypertrophy gains and you know, putting on some decent muscle mass. Obviously, when I started out training, inconsistently to begin with, I was all about those bench and bicep gains every day, as I'm sure we all were at one stage. Typical 3 sets of 12, otherwise why bother? It wasn't until my later years that I discovered strength training and how to become stronger, which I am now kicking myself for not starting sooner. So if you are beginning your fitness journey, may I suggest a combination of strength and hypertrophy training. My current training split is the main primary compound movement, like a 5x5, and then afterwards some accessory work, working around the ranges of 4 sets of 6 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 15, just to get some volume in, some hypertrophy gains as well as strength gains. As that little Mexican girl on the old El Paso ad, there's "Okay, no los dos." Why not both, you know? Also, will I ever grow a beard as glorious as yours? Now firstly, I'm flattered, thank you. The secret to growing a beard is to not cut it. The secret to growing a good beard is to cut it. As mentioned before, I regularly get this trimmed. I haven't in a short while, but I do need to get back to the barber and get it trimmed. Yeah, just keep trying, I guess. Jared Simmons Fitness asks, favorite lift? Now my favorite lift, without a doubt, would have to be the bench press. There's nothing there's nothing more satisfying than you know, lying down and just pressing a weight off your chest. Also, 5 things you can't live without. Number 1, pretty obvious. My wonderful girlfriend Tamsin. Food, money, a gym membership, my cat Hercules. Donovan Piero, when did you start lifting / training and what were your reasons? Now I mentioned this earlier in the video. A friend of mine started at the gym, you know, just kind of pestered me to start training with them. Pretty much how I got started. One of my reasons just to shut him up, pretty much, you know. He also asks, peanut butter, crunchy or smooth? Now I'm a crunchy person. There's nothing worse than diving deep into a fresh jar of peanut butter and not finding any sort of crunch, you know, smooth. Might as well just be butter. You know, that's not very flavoursome, is it? Also, if you put peanut butter in the fridge, oh mate, don't get me started. You know, you go to the bakery in the morning, Saturday morning you wake up, go to the bakery, get a nice, fresh, warm loaf of bread, freshly sliced right in front of you. Oh mate, looking forward to putting some nice peanut butter on that. You get home, you find the peanut butter in the fridge, you think, well, this is just ruined the morning, but I will try salvage it. You put your fresh sliced bread on your plate, you open up your peanut butter jar, you dive deep in it, take a big chunk out with a knife, you go to spread it, and it just tears the bread. Oh, morning ruined. Nothing worse than refrigerated peanut butter. Pancake Guru. Main man from the United States. Shout out to you. If you could eat any food and not gain weight, what would it be? Pizza, definitely pizza. As the saying goes, pizza is like sex. A bad pizza is still a pretty good pizza. Remember that, kids. You can have some extremely calorically dense pizzas. You can get like a meter by a meter square pizza from like my local pizza shop down the road. That'll last me a couple days. Also, favorite pair of shoes. Well, I only have like 4 pairs of shoes. I have like 2 pairs of Chucks and 2 pairs of Air Maxes and a pair of flip flops. Probably my Chucks. The red ones you've seen in my training videos. On my other Instagram at Matt_Humphrey1. Training videos. You stretch out before your workouts? I do not stretch out before my workouts. I sometimes foam roll my thoracic, middle back. I've had a bit of a bad back lately, so foam roll my thoracic every now and again. I do some static stretches or some stretch holds post workout just to kind of relieve the muscles of some soreness and maybe, you know, alleviate the DOMs sometimes. Have you seen my dad? He also asks. Now I haven't seen your father, Omar, but not really sure where I'm going with this, sorry, no I haven't seen him. Squats and sushi. Top 3 pantry items. Number 1, peanut butter. Number 2, pizza. Number 3, cereal. Peanut butter, pizza, cereal. Shout out to my uncle and auntie on Instagram, super_sparky_01. Squat booty or cardio booty, he asks. Now I'm not too sure what a cardio booty is, so I'm gonna have to go with squat booty there. Is cardio booty even a thing? Comment below what you think a cardio booty might be, because I honestly have no idea. Awesome auntie, Karen Reeves. When you come to see your favorite auntie, love you, XX. Also, she requests that I stop frowning, so we'll be doing the rest of the video like this. Okay guys, that is it for the Q&A. I will be doing more of these in the future. If you have any questions for future Q&A videos, pop them down in the comments below. I'll make another video fairly soon. Social medias will be down in the description below. If you like the video, please hit that like button. Means the world. Also, for more of these videos, please subscribe. Also, if you want to see more of these videos in the future, please click that subscribe button. Right. I'm gonna assume it's there. I apologise if those answers weren't as detailed as you would have liked them. I'm in a small hurry, didn't plan this very well, went to record this while out and about on a walk. It got dark extremely quickly. I had to rush home in the dark with my camera, and I have my housemate coming home any minute now. So I've almost forgotten to make some my jelly and oat bowl. I'll be back. Thank you guys. See you later. How do you or now hey guys, that is it for the Q&A.